Okay, bonjour. So, yesterday's video was tough on numbers and precision, and I'm glad that more than half of you could solve the in-video problems correctly. And I would recommend that the others who are still a little confused re-watch that video. We will not spend any time on that. Do realize that it is a difficult concept, you know, to figure out why 15 is different from 15.0 or in which way it is different. But I'm glad that 4 of you understood enough to be able to solve the problem that I set. Okay, today we start on another topic that is not there in the book. There will be several videos, in fact, I see, before we start doing problems from chapter 1, and that's okay because this chapter is important. Later chapters will be less so, and we will take less time for those chapters. Okay, so now we come to a very interesting concept, a very common concept in when dealing with numbers, that is approximating numbers by rounding. So you already know this more or less, that what is rounding of numbers. Indeed, the earlier course of class Katrium had a chapter on this, but I see that the present course that you did last year and we did together part of it this year doesn't have this. So I will give you a short introduction. Well, not really short, it will consist of 2 videos. And we will complete the topic before we go on to the actual topic that is there, or topics that are covered in chapter 1 of the book. Okay, so approximating numbers by rounding. Essentially what it means is that when you have a number, you can approximate it by removing some of the digits at the end. Usually those digits are after the virgule, but sometimes you can remove them even if they are before the virgule. So for example, I will write here on this paper. So if I write 2.34, you can say this is equal to 2.3. Or if I say the distance between 2 cities is 1,861 kilometers, you could say you could call it 1,860 kilometers, because this number is almost equal to this number. So this number you rounded up to this number, rounded down to this number, or rounded off. All of these 3 terms that I just used have slightly different meanings. Similarly, 2.34 you can say is approximately equal to 2.3. We have reduced the number of digits here. Here we have not reduced the number of digits, but we have got rid of the last digit here and written it as 0. So it's like this. You could even say this is approximately equal to 1900 kilometers, 1900 kilometers. So here we have got rid of the last 2 digits, and if you really wanted to go even further, you could say it's approximately equal to 2000 kilometers. So here from 1861 to 2000 we have got rid of 3 digits. Not got rid of, but we have simplified 3 digits. So this is one way of approximating 1861 kilometers. You could say it's approximately 1860, you could say it's approximately 1900, and you could even say it's close to 2000 kilometers. There is yet another way of approximating numbers, which is just to compare 2 numbers, which is called orders of magnitude, or the grandeur in French, and that topic is actually covered in the book. Okay. So coming back to approximating numbers by rounding, I will turn this around so that there won't be any distraction. In French, you say valeur approchée or valeur arrondie, rounded values, or valeur approchée, which means the same thing, approche, a number that is close to the original number but slightly simpler. And in fact, the technical definition, the exact definition is une valeur approchée d'un nombre est un nombre proche de celui qu'il remplace pour simplifier un résultat. So the valeur approchée of a number is that number that is slightly simpler than the number it replaces. Okay. So there are 4 basic methods of finding out une valeur rapprochée, 4 méthodes de trouver une valeur rapprochée. Each one of them is slightly different, and we will, in this video, we will take 2 of them. In the next video, we will do the other 2. So, these are the 4. Valeur rapprochée par troncation, it means truncate. This essentially means you just get rid of the last digit here. So we can say that here we have truncated 2.34. Truncated means to cut. So we just cut and we got 2.3. Then valeur approchée par défaut, which is round down. That means you take a number and you round it down. That is, you take the next smaller number with fewer digits. Valeur, this is called rounding down in French. In English, in French, it's valeur approchée par défaut. Valeur approchée par excès, round up, which means take the next bigger number with fewer digits. So here what would happen if you took these 2 we will do in detail in this video. There are other 2 we will do in the next video. So here if we had 2.38, so this we will approximately equal 2.3 because we are rounding it to the next, we are removing 1 digit and we are rounding it down to the next smaller number, 2.3. Actually it is closer to 2.4, but that is called simply rounding. We are specifically rounding down that this number that we come to has to be smaller than the original number. That is known as rounding down. In fact, in this case, rounding down is the same as truncate, because if you remove this digit, you will get 2.3. So here you can see if you round down 2.34, you will get 2.3. If you round down 2.38, you will also get 2.3, because 2.3 is an approximation of both these numbers when we are rounding down or truncating. In this case, both of these operations will give us the same result for both of these numbers. Then there is valeur approchée par excès, which is round up, which always takes the next higher number. So for 2.34, you would write 2.34 is approximately equal to 2.4. And here also 2.38 is approximately equal to 2.4. So here it means simplifying a number, reducing the number of digits, but taking the next higher number. So from 2.38, here we went to 2.3, that was rounding down. Here we went up, it is rounding up. Here also, when we went from 2.34 to 2.4, it's round up. When we went from 2.34 to 2.3, it is round down or truncate. Okay. Now these are used. This is the least useful, valeur approchée par troncation, and it is used. It is the simplest to do. You just cut off the digits. This is par défaut, par excès are rarely used, but I will give you some examples of their use. Some examples which are surprisingly very applicable to us. They are used in the field of sports. And the final one, which is the most useful, which is called valeur approchée, simplement valeur approchée, non par troncation, par défaut, non par excès, but simply rounding. This is the most useful. Here you see the digit that you want to remove, and you see whether it is closer to the higher or to the lower, and accordingly you find the valeur approchée or the approximate number. So these 4 are what ways you can find a valeur approchée of a number, and today we will look at just the first 2. The other 2 we will look in the next video. Okay, this is the signe d'approximation. I've already been using it, but this means this 2 squiggly lines like this means approximately equal to. So I can write 14.532 is approximately equal to 14.53. I cannot put the exact equal sign because this is not exactly equal to this. Okay. So, remember to use this sign whenever we are doing rounding up, rounding down, truncating, or whenever we are taking a Valeur approché, an approximate value. Okay, so we will start with Valeur approché par truncation. In English it's known as truncated value. So here what we do, la plus simple méthode mais la moins utile aussi. So it's the simplest but it's the least useful. So we can say, example, la valeur tronquée à 10 à la puissance moins 2 près. What does this mean? This means 2 digits after the decimal, no? 10 to the power minus 2. What is 10 to the power minus 2? 10 to the power minus 2 is 0.01. We did all that when we did exponents and powers. So we want to get 2 digits after the decimal. So if I have a number 16.537, la valeur tronquée à 10 à la puissance moins 2 près, I'll get is equal to 16.53. If I have 16.579, I will get 16.57. All I'm doing is I'm removing the digits that come after the second digit after the decimal, and I'm just getting that. If I have a negative number, minus 16.537, that will give me minus 16.53. What if I had, I'll write another example here. What if I had 12.68, see, I cannot write very well while holding the phone. So this is equal to, I only want the first 2 digits after the decimal, first 2 digits after the decimal, so I can write is approximately equal to 12.68. I get rid of all the digits. This is the simplest way of taking a Valeur approché par truncation. Truncate means chop. So you're chopping off all the extra digits. Truncate means to cut, enlève les chiffres. So very simple. The truncate is the simplest operation to do because you just take away all the digits that you don't want. You don't have to think, you just have to count. Okay, so let's take a few other examples. Valeur tronquée à 10 virgule, pardon, not 10 virgule, 10 à la puissance moins 3 près. So this means I want to the nearest 0.001, that means 3 digits after the decimal. So if I have a number 10, okay, so let's do it this way. What will this be? 10.4367008. So I want 10 to the power minus 3 to the nearest. So I will remove all except the 3 digits after the decimal. So it will become 14 I wrote. See, 10,436. If I have a number 0.0079999, it will just become 0.007. Correct? I am just removing the digits. It's very simple. If I have a number like this, what will it become? It will just become 0.000. There will be no significant digits left. If I have minus 9.6836, it will become minus 9.683. So the truncate is the simplest. We take some more examples. Valeur tronquée à l'unité près. Here we have 10 to the power minus 3. Here à l'unité, that means to the nearest whole number, to the nearest integer. So here we get 278.63 will become just 278. 0.98 will become 0. Minus 6.04 will become minus 6. You're just now removing all these digits where I'm covering the with the finger. So, Valeur approché par truncation, or Valeur tronquée, is the simplest way of getting a union Valeur approché, but it is also not. It is also the least useful. We'll see why later on in this video or in the next video. Okay, Valeur approché par défaut, round down. So here it says prendre une approximation plus petite. So that means the number you take will always be smaller. And you are thinking that this is true here also, no? That this number is always smaller than this because you are removing the extra digits and you get a smaller number. Not really. See, minus 6.04 and minus 6, which number is smaller? This number is smaller because it comes to the left of this number on the number line. This number is smaller than this number. So here in this truncate, when you truncated here, you actually got a bigger number. Here you got a smaller number, here you got a smaller number. The first three you got smaller numbers. This one again, you got a bigger number. Because minus 9.683 is bigger than minus 9.6836. If this last statement I made confuses you, then draw this out on the number line, or rather draw this on the number line, and you will see what I mean. Obviously this number is smaller than this number. Okay. So that means वाला rapproché par défaut, you always take a smaller number. Here you saw, if you by truncation, for the positive numbers it was a smaller number, for negative numbers it was a bigger number. But here वाला rapproché par défaut, you always take a smaller number even if it is negative. So même que truncation pour les membres positifs, mais pas pour les nombres négatifs. So for positive numbers, it is the same as this. The truncation and the par défaut are the same, but not for negative numbers. So let's take again la valeur rapprochée par défaut. These are la puissance moins 2 près. So here you'll get 16.353 will become 16.35. You're removing one digit and you're taking the next smaller number. So the next smaller number is 16.35. Minus 16.353 becomes minus 16.36. So here we will pause. Here we will pause and we will look at this one in detail, or at least spend a few more seconds on it than we otherwise would have. So here what did I didn't remove, if I remove the digits I should have got, as I did up there, I should have got minus 16.35. But minus 16.35 is bigger than minus 16.353. So we have to take the smaller number, and the smaller number is minus 16.36. I will show this with a number line very shortly with different numbers, simpler numbers. What about minus 16.35? It is already 2 digits, so then it doesn't change. You have to take the smaller number or itself actually, but here minus 16.35 doesn't approximate to minus 16.36, the next smaller number, but it approximates to itself because it is already with the precision of 10 to the power minus 2. Then we take other examples. Yeah. So here I draw a number line. La valeur rapprochée par défaut are these are la puissance moins 1 près, to the nearest 1 degree, nearest 0.1. So if you have minus 2.41, it will not become minus 2.4, it will become minus 2.5. Similar to this, it doesn't become minus 2.35, it becomes minus 16.36. So here we can see it. If this is minus 2.3 on the number line, this is minus 2.4 on the number line, this is minus 2.5 on the number line. Sorry, I forgot a minus there. And 0 is on this side somewhere. Then minus 2.41 is there, and the next smaller number with one digit after the decimal is minus 2.5. So valeur rapprochée par défaut, these à la puissance moins 1 près of minus 2.41 is minus 2.5. If it was 2.41 positive, then the valeur rapprochée par défaut would have been positive 2.4. Just remember this, because if it was, shall I draw it here? Okay, I'll draw it here. So if it was 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, now we are positive numbers, so this is going to the right, and 2.41 was here. So in taking the next smaller one, you always go to the left for the smaller one, you would have come to 2.4. Here you went to minus 2.5 because the numbers are negative, and the next smaller number to 2.4 minus 2.41 is minus 2.5. Okay. So now we come to almost the last page, and we will do this quite rapidly. So now let's take some more examples again with the number line. Valeur par défaut, valeur rapprochée par défaut. Par défaut à l'unité près. So minus 3.1 is approximately equal to minus 4. Minus 3.9 is also equal to minus 4. Minus 4 itself is also equal to minus 4, same number. This is the exception. You take a smaller number except if the number is already à l'unité près or at the resolution or the precision specified there. So here you can see again the number line minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 3.1 is here, minus 3.9 is there, minus 4 is there. All of them, when you say valeur rapprochée par défaut à l'unité près, will go to minus 4. Okay. So now where is this used for? So practical examples of rounding down. Rounding down is this. You're rounding down to the next lower number. Rounding down to a lower number, rounding up, which is the next type, to a higher number. That we'll do in the next video tomorrow. So one example is throwing events in athletics. So in athletics, all results are given in centimeter. That is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Which is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So even if you measure in millimeters, you have to take a lower value. You can never take a higher value. So example, if you threw shot put and it was 7.358 meters, you have to round down to the nearest centimeter. The nearest centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So this is equal to approximately equal to 7.35 meters. Because you see, this is actually closer to 7.36. It's only 2 millimeters away from 7.36. And it is 8 millimeters away from 7.35. But still, you go down because it's a rule in athletics that you cannot be given a better performance than your actual score. So if your actual score is 7.358, they cannot give you 7.36 because that number is bigger. So whatever, even if you reach 7.359, you will still come down to 7.35. This is the rule in athletics, that you always round down the number. And to be frank, this is the only example I could think of where rounding down is used. Okay, so that means all values between 7.350 meters and 7.359 meters will be rounded down to 7.35 meters. Anything between 7.35 and 7.359 will be rounded down to 7.35. Okay, so now a few video problems. So let's take valeur de P. This is it's a nombre irrationnel. Irrationnel means a number that cannot be written as a fraction, exactly as a fraction, nor does it have repeating digits. So it's a nombre irrationnel. And a lot of people use many digits of pi. They're really not necessary. But let's see. So this is the number. But what we will do is we'll take minus pi, which is the same number, only negative. And you have to fill in troncation, you have to do, and you have to do par défaut for unité, which I have done. 10 to the power minus 1 près, 10 to the power minus 2 près, 10 to the power minus 3 près, and 10 to the power minus 4 près. Now, in some cases, the troncation and par défaut might be the same. In some cases, they may not be the same. I don't know. That is for you to discover. But let us take the first one. So, what is the, if I take à l'unité près, that means I don't want any digits after the decimal. So, if in troncation, I am just cutting it all off. So, I will get minus 3. Par défaut, it's like this here, minus 3.1. It goes to minus 4. It has to take the next smaller whole number. So here, par défaut, it is minus 4. So if you take this number and you say, quelle est la valeur rapprochée de ce nombre, à l'unité près, the answer is minus 4, moins 4. quelle est la valeur approchée par truncation de ce nombre à l'unité près? The answer is -3. So you have to fill in this table. This is problem A. And there's another small problem, problem B. Discus throw. So somebody is thrown discus throw rounded down to the nearest centimeter. So I have 14.678 meters. What will it be? 14.671, 14.670, 17.006 and 17.000 meters. What will it be when it is rounded down to the nearest centimeter? Okay, so these are the problems you have to do and send them to me today. I will stop here. It's almost 26 minutes into the video.